What's going on, everybody? Reggie, the Front Row Report here. We're in Indianapolis at the Warped Tour 2013. I got Max, Black Dahlia Murder.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How's it going, man?
Good, man.
Awesome.
It's going great.
Thank you so much for taking the time. I really do appreciate it. So I know festivals and tours alone can be hectic as hell, but Warped Tour even itself is a little bit more hectic, it seems like.
Oh, yeah.
You don't exactly know when you're playing until sometimes when you wake up that day.
No, we've been playing. It's been crazy because we'll get up and then have to play like an hour after we get up, and it's like,
wow.
You go to bed being like, please don't be first, and then you wake up and like, all right, everyone's got to get up and do whatever. And there's some days where we'll play at like 8 o'clock, so it's kind of a weird way to do things, but
wow.
I guess it works. I mean, the thing is, I think it just gets everybody here early.
Yeah.
So they don't miss anything. So it's kind of a good strategy.
Is it one of those things where you just adjust as you go, or you know about it, you can kind of get ready for it ahead of time?
Well, this really, I mean, the only period of adjustment is, about 20 minutes prior to when you know about it. So you got to be, I mean, I get up at like 8 or 9 every morning, and then I get the news if I get to go back to sleep or not.
Wow.
So that's it.
Man, how long did it take you to really, get into the swing of things with that? Because this is the only tour I've seen or festival where it's set up like that.
That's fine. I mean, like, really, to be honest, I mean, it's not as hard as everyone makes it out to be. It's not that bad. Like, I get up and, do whatever. It's not like it's too grueling. Like, when, like, the days are really hot and stuff. I mean, like, the hardest part of the day for me is trying to find a porta potty half the time. So I'll be walking for like a half hour until I get something. Today, all of them were outside of the festival. All the floors were missing. All the doors were like warped out.
Wow.
Seats were missing.
Wow.
People still peeing all over the bathroom instead of going right in the bullseye. So.
Oh, festivals.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love it. Who's besides you guys, who would you say is the band to check out this year? Maybe there's a lot of buzz, or that you've seen that that's just really going above and beyond.
To be honest, I think Let Live was the only band I really got a chance to see or really knew about. And we went to Goldfinger, but that was like, I was in the Goldfinger when I was like in 5th grade.
Wow.
So I remember making a mixtape going to the Washington D.C. trip or something like that. I was in 5th grade, but that was like the last time I listened to them.
Let Live was crazy, dude. They opened it up today on,
cool,
on the Forte stage.
Yeah, they're great. They do like some Dillinger type stuff. They're climbing all over the place, being really crazy, and that's really cool to see a band do that, and especially when there's a jillion bands on the tour. It's good to see another band kind of standing out and having a good stage presence and crowd response.
Okay, cool. The Cherries, another band that are a lot like Let Live that I had a chance to check out.
I haven't got a chance to check them out yet, but I've been hearing good things about it.
Yeah, they're really good. Crazy, just like Dillinger, Escape Plan, and Let Live. And I think half the band went out into the crowd today while they were playing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so that was really cool.
That's great.
So how is this tour kind of measured up to other tours you guys have done in the past?
Well, I mean, the dynamic has definitely changed. Like, it's huge festival, but we're a death metal band.
Yeah.
We don't. The people we're playing for, the majority of them have never even heard of us before. Like, we're not even on their radar. So when we go out and do something like this for 8 weeks, we'll be playing in front of people that have never even heard us before, and it really helps us out a ton.
Yeah.
Because we're not playing for our same fans over and over and over. We're playing in front of kids that don't even know what type of music they like yet. So that's, for me, I think this tour is a lot different that way because the dynamic is just so different.
Yeah, when I saw the initial lineup, I was a little surprised to see you guys on the bill because this is definitely a different type of tour. The other bands are very different from what you guys would normally play.
Yeah.
But it's been going pretty well so far, from what it sounds like.
It's going great. I mean, like our activity and people are receiving us a lot better than I thought.
Good.
I thought we were going to get up there and scare the shit out of them, but it's going good.
That's kind of what I thought. I was like, oh, Black Dahlia on Warped Tour. That's going to be fun.
There's like singer-songwriters on this tour, and like there's like DJ stuff.
There's an acoustic stage.
Yeah. So and then like some Black Dahlia Murder coming out screaming. We're throwing our feces everywhere. Swearing, having monkeys go out there and scare people.
So finally you guys are on Warped Tour.
Oh yeah,
you bring some attitude to Warped Tour.
Exactly. We bring the body hair and the testosterone.
All right. And just had a new album come out a couple weeks ago, Everblack, which has been very well received and very successful so far.
Great, yeah.
So, and there's been a couple lineup changes as well. And
on this record has a different lineup change that of Ritual, but I mean the new record's doing great, man. We did number 32 in the top 200.
Yeah.
I think Rock Charts is number 4 and Metal is number 2 under Black Sabbath. So we've been killing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really cool to release a record like that on this tour because it's kind of opening it to new people and everything.
It's always interesting to see how what a set list is and what the band is like when they go out on a big tour like this, whether it's Warped or Mayhem or any of those stuff, Summer Slaughter, right on the on the cusp or even on the verge of releasing some new music. It's really interesting to see crowd response to the new material and how everything works out. So how would you say everything's been going with the new material on this tour?
Great. I mean, you get the people that definitely don't know the songs. They're just like trying to chew gum, trying to sing to it, but they don't really know what's going on. But some of them, I mean, some cities are better than others, but I mean, people have been receiving it very well.
Awesome.
Which is cool, and it just came out, so that's really cool.
Awesome. With the changes that the band's gone through, how does it feel personally to see the album doing as well as it has and going over as well as, especially with fans when there's lineup changes? Some fans are hardcore. Oh, it's not the same band. Some fans take it really well.
Less stressed. I mean, there's always going to be those people that are that hate you. There's people that hate me. I'm sure that people are like, oh, that guy sucks. I don't know anything about him, but he sucks. And Ryan Knight's been in the band for, I think this is his 3rd or 4th album, and people still tell Ryan that he sucks.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm a diehard John K fan.
It's like, you're good, but you suck.
Yeah, no, it's just that some people get in their head. They're just like, this guy, I don't know anything about him. He could be not as good as this guy, but he's still better than that guy. It's like people have their favorites and stuff too, and it's just one of those things that happens. But I'm glad that it didn't affect the record, because usually people would be like, oh, there's only this amount of members and they're gonna suck. I mean, how many bands have we seen that has happened to? A lot. It's like people lose members. Well, eventually they start to suck.
Yeah.
But I think we kind of kept our edge a little bit.
Yeah, it's really good to see the album turn out as well as it did, and then just everything else on top of that. It for you, it's got to be almost like a relief to know that it's doing well and people like it. And that it's successful.
Yeah.
So
it's good that I'm on the record now too, so I'm not just like, oh, it's the new guy. You're the new guy, right? It's like you get kind of sick of that after a while.
Yeah, it's got to be tough when you're coming into a band in between album cycles because you're
your name's not on anything yet, and people are like, oh, who's this guy? I haven't heard anything yet. He's just doing whatever. But it's cool now that it's out. Cat's out of the bag. Everyone's kind of getting into it now, so it's great now.
Awesome. Finally, last question: if you be create a superhero, be a superhero, what would your name be? What would your power be?
Super dude.
And
I would be like Superman, but crazier.
Okay.
Superman with a personality disorder, I guess. A little bit more explosive and irrational. Superman with a drinking problem.
There we go. Nice. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Of course, man.
Thank you. We'll catch you out front.
Awesome.